So this is Steve, and I'm here at St. Joe Hospital with Kirk Ray, who is the current CEO of St. Joe. Kirk, you've kind of had an announcement the last couple of weeks, and you're moving on to some northern pastures, as we might say. You're going to Dekalb Hospital, and how long have you been here at St. Joe?
A little over 3 years, three and a half years I've been here. That was August of 2006 when I started here at St. Joe. So it's been a wild ride.
Mm-hmm. And you're going up north to Dekalb Hospital. How do you feel about going up there?
Well, I think for me, it really comes down to a personal decision. It's been great being here at St. Joe. I'm going to miss all the people, the strong history within this organization. That's why it's very difficult for me to leave. The opportunity I'm leaving for will give me a little bit better time, a better opportunity to manage my own personal time, i.e. spend a little more time with my family, which is the principal reason as to why I've elected to take the opportunity up at Dekalb. And Dekalb's a well-known, nationally recognized hospital, and so it's not a bad move by any stretch.
Mm-hmm. What do you count as some of your accomplishments here at St. Joe during your tenure?
I think, as we talked a little bit earlier, I wouldn't list those as my accomplishments. I think it's my team's accomplishments, and the team's accomplishments really date back to providing a vision for this organization, 3.5 years ago, that was to quit being a reactive organization and become a little more proactive, and that meant spending a lot of time recruiting specialists and physicians to the downtown market that would serve this hospital as those physicians migrated out to other facilities in the market. And so we were really successful in bringing over 20 physicians to the hospital, developing a hospitalist and intensivist program here within the organization, really ramping up the burn and wound center and physician recruitment to that area. And so one of the things that I felt probably most proud of was really being able to backfill a lot of the specialty gaps in physician coverage in downtown Fort Wayne, which we had significant gaps, a little over 3 years ago, and so that's been something I think our team's really been able to accomplish. The other was bringing the residency program downtown. That was over 40 physicians last year that we brought to the campus by building a new medical office building. They're housed here on this campus, really bringing the teaching element of the residency program adjacent to the hospital. That was a great success story for St. Joe. And then one of the other things was just the revamping of the burn and wound center this last year. We spent about $5.75 million on renovating the burn and wound center, really bringing those two service lines together and giving an opportunity for a better patient experience, a better family and visitor experience for our patients that are here a long time in the burn center. And our burn center was recognized nationally before, but it's really become a nationally recognized center with the capital investment that we made, and then more recently just announced that we're going to be involved in a military rehabilitation study for our burn patients. And so if that doesn't say, if we're not nationally recognized, we definitely will be once that study is complete. And so those are probably some of the major things that jump out for me during my tenure here. Just development of the leadership team, restructuring of the organizational chart has been another accomplishment, I think, not just by me, but our senior management team. We've got a lot of people doing things outside their comfort zone that are atypical in other organizations, and that's just the constant challenge that you have to have in leadership.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that you can't really do in this field is rest on your laurels. Got to be constantly moving forward, and it sounds like you've done that. St. Joe has always been an active player in the downtown area. Has that been something that you think should continue into the future?
Well, I can't speak for the next leader coming in, but I do know that the company has been very supportive of capital investment here in this hospital and understands its mission in downtown Fort Wayne, and they wouldn't be interested if they didn't think we had a purpose here in central Fort Wayne. And so as healthcare changes in this community and as facilities shift other places in the community, St. Joe's still in the same spot it was in 1869 when it became a hospital. We've been very active in downtown organizations. I've served on the Downtown Improvement District Board in the last 3 years. It's something I think is very integral to tie. I mean, we are kind of the west anchor of the Downtown Improvement District, and it's evidenced by the $30 million plus that we've spent in the last 6-7 years at this hospital. I know we're slated to spend another probably $7 to $8 million at least next year at this hospital for infrastructure upgrades and some other clinical equipment upgrades. But I think it's very important for this hospital to continue to be highly involved in downtown improvement. And I think before it was kind of I'm trying to think how to phrase this. Before it was the in thing to do, this hospital continued to invest in downtown long before that was what's the word I'm looking for? I think long before it was passe, or however you want to put it. This hospital is invested, and so really understanding its scope of services here, what the downtown community wants to be offered, and continuing that mission.
Mm-hmm. You guys are a for-profit hospital, and you also, I learned this earlier this year. Some of our talks. You also have a Catholic charter, if I can say it, a Catholic charter. One of the only hospitals, I think, in Fort Wayne that is chartered officially.
We are the last hospital in the community that is faith-based, even though under the sale to Quorum, Triad, and then most recently Community Health, the hospital under the conditions of sale is required to continue to participate with the Poor Handmaids under the faith-based mission that the hospital was founded on originally. So we have a senior vice president of mission integration here at the hospital. We still are tied into the diocese. We do monthly updates at all the parishes for the hospital. We're involved in the parish nurse programming. We still have a tie with the diocese. We have a daily mass here at the hospital, morning and afternoon prayer. Here we begin all of our meetings with prayer here at the hospital, and that's kind of rare today, but something I think that helps us stay grounded and focused, continues to keep us really focused on the overall mission of the hospital and what the hospital was founded on originally, and that's taking care of all and any that come through these doors. And so it's something that I've been proud to be able to carry the torch with. I'm just a blip on the radar when it comes to 140 years of service in the community, having only been here 3.5 years, but nonetheless it's been something I think that a lot of people that work here are very proud of. We have a lot of long tenured employees. Every year we give away 30 to 40-year service awards, which is phenomenal in today's employment model, and so there's a lot of proud associates here at St. Joe.
What are you most proudest of during your time here?
I think cultivating leadership within the organization is probably one of those. Seeing people that have asked for opportunities, that are willing to step outside their comfort zone and grow professionally. Some of those folks, most recently our former chief operating officer, went to become the CEO of one of our other hospitals in West Virginia. Those are the types of things I think that the personal relationships and just seeing people grow professionally to me are the most rewarding. Bricks and mortar are great, but seeing people grow professionally to me are probably the most rewarding. And that relationship with the medical staff as well. I think just being able to have an open and honest relationship with our medical staff has been something I've been able to cultivate, and that goes both ways. So it's not just something that I've been able to do, but something that the physicians have been open to, and so that's something I feel really good about.
Are you going to remain in Fort Wayne? Are you going to be moving up north, or?
Well, ironically, I don't know if it's ironically, but I actually live closer to Dekalb Hospital on the north side of Fort Wayne than I do coming downtown. So it'll be a little bit less traffic, a little bit closer for me. So as I've said before, it's a little bittersweet, but there are going to be some benefits to going north.
Sure. Anything else you'd like to add? Maybe something I missed?
Well, I just to say that I'm going to really miss being the leader of this organization. It's been a great place to be. I've got great people that are here at this hospital and in the network. I'm going to miss those relationships more than anything. And I'm not leaving disgruntled. I'm not leaving on a bad note. It's been very gracious the way that we've been able to part ways, I guess you could say, and I just attribute that to the leadership of this network.
Well, Kirk, we appreciate your time. We wish you really well. We've always enjoyed our chats and appreciate your time.